Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. At this particular time, I don't know, not quite sure what I'm going to entitle this video, but by the time you watch it, there'll be a title. It's kind of interesting. It's a response to a comment that was left because I do these types of comments or videos to, I guess, educate young folks. This is the way to do it. This is not the way to do it. You know, that should come from your parents, but apparently some parents didn't do that, just seriously didn't do that. You know, I was very fortunate that the mother and the father that I had, because they taught me a lot of stuff, and some of the stuff I didn't want to hear initially because I didn't know what I didn't know, but once I realized the importance of the information that they shared, I was quite thankful, very thankful, And these kind of videos I shouldn't have to do really, because I'm dealing with, or the people are grown as me, not kids, not teenagers still yearning to learn. We're talking old dudes, and these old dudes don't get it. It's like, really? So I have to do these kind of videos, to head off the future old dudes that don't get it, So I did a video called 3 People 2 days ago, and it was about how these grown-ass men leave me a comment as far as requesting a song. And I'm like, it takes 3 hours to do those chords across the screen, and the people that get it, they pay me for that service. So it would be unfair to do this for you for free, set 3 hours to the side for you and only you, and these other people get it and they pay. It's just real simple. It's like, if you don't know, ask. It's like, well, I know most men ain't about to sit here for 3 hours and do one song for me if I don't pay for the tabbing service. So to avoid this confusion, let me put it out there. I want this done. Is their charge how much? Instead of teach me this, So I got a comment from a guy yesterday. And before I read this, I'm going to say this. A lot of times you can read people's statements or listen to them, and you can determine based on what they've said, whether verbally to you or in text form or email, where they stand, on these subjects. And it's just interesting that they don't think that you know where they stand. Because I'm going to read this to you, and then I'm going to break it up. It starts off by saying, I don't fault the folks for commenting or requesting songs. I don't neither. Here is the issue, and this was the point about the video I did called 3 People. Okay, I know you don't know, but once you know, what you gonna do? I tell these people that ask me to do these songs, and I said, not a problem, but go through the tabbing service. Don't hear from them all. So it's clear to me they don't want to pay for what they ask for. I think that's clear to anybody that got half a brain. It's like, okay, they ask for it, but they don't want to pay for it. So therefore, you should stop asking for stuff that you're not willing to pay for. Again, and I stress this throughout the video, grown ass men, not teenagers, not kids, grown ass men. So I'm gonna read it again, read a little more. I don't fault the folks for commenting or requesting songs, but many times they don't know that you even have a tabbing service. So you think I'm just gonna do it for free? Wouldn't it make sense to just say, I don't know, so what's the deal here? Do I have to pay you for this, which you should, or is it free? Instead of assuming, because I'm like, when you don't know, you ask. You don't assume, because again, it takes 3 hours sometimes to do these videos. And I got a life and I got responsibility and things to do too. So I'm like, I don't have all day sitting around here. You have to do free requests all day long. No, I don't. No, I ain't, If you're willing to ask for it, you should be willing to pay for it. Just that simple, So they don't even know. I recommend placing a link for your tabbing service in your videos so people know how to pay for the service. I've done at least 20 of these videos, and I'm like, again, it's just kind of obvious. Why ask for something and not going to inquire, is there a charge for this? It's different if I said free videos, but you do the math. It's like, I try to acknowledge that as often as possible. But again, I'm not going to step to a total stranger and ask of his services and don't offer to pay for his services. You know, I'm a grown man. I'm going to walk up to another grown man and say, could you do this for me? Could you give me 3 hours? Okay, thanks. You know, it's like, come on, man. I mean, how much of a pacifier do you need stuck in your mouth? You know? And then what's interesting about this particular person, when he watched the video, first he had another comment. And what happens sometimes is people don't know this. Say, for instance, you leave a comment that you asked the question, but then you realize the answer, you know, before you send the comment. Say, oh, okay, I got that information, you know. And then you send it, and then you delete it. It still shows up in the channel user's message box. So it got deleted off the comment box, but the channel holder still got the original, you know, and his original was something close to this, and he said something to this effect. Oh, yeah, I didn't know either about your tabbing service, and I was going to ask for a song. So it lets me know where he falls, you know, in this subject or this topic, that he's one of the people that expect, because he asked, you're going to get it for free, you know. So he didn't expect for me to have seen the original comment before he edited and sent me this one. And it was kind of interesting because he kind of stated in the first one also, you know, no, I didn't know it was for a pay, but so how do you pay? And it's through PayPal. I tell everybody, go through PayPal, send your $20, and I'll get the song done. So it's interesting because he wants me to believe that he's on the side of the common sense people. Say, well, hey, why don't you expect to pay for something that you asked him for? You know, and it is unfair to the other people that paid it. I think I'm going to get this for free. So he wants to claim or pretend he was on this side when he was on that side. Because if he was on this side, he would already send me his request and willing to already pay me. I ain't heard from him neither. So he's just like all the rest of them on that side. They asked, and then when you tell them, because again, I totally understand that you don't know what you don't know. But when I inform you, yeah, you got to pay. They disappear. No respondo. And that, again, clearly states that they wanted a group of people that expect you to do something for free. You know, because when I first started this channel, I had like 50 subscribers. And from time to time, people ask me, not a problem. I got time. I have more time then now than I have now. And then there were not that many people on the channel, but now I got 40,000 subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So I get these kind of comments plentiful every single day. You know, 50 to 60, sometimes 100 people a day that don't get it, that they think that I got 3 hours to give them for free when these other people pay. And it's like, how unfair is that? What makes you think you so special? You know, you're not special. You're like everybody else, you know? So therefore you pay like everybody else. And again, I hate doing these types of videos because I shouldn't even have to do these kind of videos. But I do them for clarity, for the people that don't get it, don't understand, and just somewhere else. And it's like, okay, here's your life lesson, dude. When you ask for stuff, be willing to be prepared to pay for stuff. Just that simple. Unless they give it away for free, then that's a totally different story. But I've been extremely generous about all these videos that I posted for free for you guys to learn. Over 4,000 videos over 2 channels. Now, there might be more people out there that have more, but I haven't seen them. You know, even the heavy hitters that got million subscribers, they got like 80 videos. Or 800 at the most. I got 4,000. Free. Helping you guys. Giving you chords across the screen. You know? So I think I've been more than generous as far as sharing the wealth of information. But when you have a Pacific song, and that's the thing, when you have a Pacific song and this is what you want me to do, you got to pay. Go through the tabbing service. I mean, it's just simple. It's PayPal. $20 a song, 2 song minimum. You know, you tell me the 2 songs, and once you put those songs out there and I approve them, because some songs are not doable on guitar. You know, they just don't sound good. The voices don't sound right because it was written on piano. Once we have established that these songs are doable, you send your $40 to my PayPal, morrisman64@hotmail.com. And I'll leave the link down there so you guys can see the link. And then you submit your song within 24-hour turnaround. You get your song sent to your email, and sometimes I'll post it on YouTube. But you will always get your song to your email, and when you get it, download it to your computer. Don't let it just sit in the email box thinking that you can come back to this in 3 months and it's there, because I have to delete after 48 hours these emails, because those files, they pile up, and when you get so much memory going there full, you can't send any more emails. So therefore, I stress to these people, please, when you get your song files, save them today. Don't wait tomorrow. Don't come back a month later in your email and it's gone. You know, I've had people do that, and I've told them right out of the gate, I said, save this, please, today, as soon as possible. I went there 3 months ago, and it's gone. I told you it was going to be gone, you know? So, you know, I'm going to sign off now, but I just thought I would address that and post a video like this for the people that still don't get it. When you ask for something, be willing to pay for it and inquire about the payment of service. Don't expect people, or don't go around expecting people that they're going to do all this stuff for you for free, hours at a time. You know, I got no problem answering any technical question you might have, or question. I'll send you that information, but don't expect 3 hours of my time, you know, for free. Because again, I stress this, it's not fair to the other people that get it and pay, you know? So until next time, take care. I want to say this first too. I did a bass cover and I put the notes up there. And the song, this particular song, was not a hard song. You know, it had kind of like just 2 parts. And once you learn the pattern of a song, whether it's bass or guitar, it's not hard. It's like, okay, most songs got maybe 2, 3 parts at the most, and that's it. Learn each one in segments, and then you splice them together. So this song was not hard at all. And this guy said, this is kind of confusing. And my response was, it's confusing to you because you haven't went to take formal lessons. You are not going to become any kind of musician sitting on YouTube watching my fingers. I'm a professional musician. I took formal lessons, and you're going to play like me. You know, you're fooling yourself, you know? So I told him, I said, dude, go get lessons, man, because this is not difficult. You know, if you want difficult, I can give you some jazz stuff that's difficult, you know, a whole lot of movement. I did a song by Joni Mitchell I think it was called Help. That bass line is very intricate. It's busy. There are like 5 parts. Now that's confusing. Okay, that's hard. That song that I did that he complained about, that ain't hard, but it's hard for you because you don't know what you're doing. You know, so please go get lessons. You know, use YouTube as a supplement. As far as I know how to play, I know how to read. There's just some songs I don't know how to play, and I go on YouTube and find them. Thank you. But don't come here thinking, I'm going to learn how to play guitar by just sitting here watching fingers. You're going to be sorely disappointed, you know? And I say stuff like that out of love to help you guys, because when you first start, you don't know how to get started. So this is how you get started. You go pay, and I stress pay somebody, a teacher, and let them teach you the basics. And then you tend to develop after that. You get better once you've been given those tools, the basic. And you work on those. Keep working on them, keep working on them, keep working on them, keep practicing, keep working on them, keep working on them, keep working on them. Then you slowly start to get it. Instead of, you know, nothing. And you think, again, you're going to get up on YouTube and just watch my fingers or somebody else's fingers, and you're going to be jamming and know what you're doing. That's some bullshit, you know? Some bullshit. So until next time, take care, and thanks for watching.